Why does India feel so rich on news but so expensive in your pockets? Have you ever thought about this? You know what the truth of the matter is? That we have been told a beautiful lie about our economy. We see the skyscrapers and the trillion dollar headlines, but the reality on the ground feels completely different. To understand this, why? Think of economy as a cake. GDP only tells us how big the entire economic cake is, but per capita income tells us how big your slice is. India's cake is massive, the fifth largest in the world, but most of our slices are paper thin. But before we blame our 1.4 billion population for this thin slice, look at China. China has almost identical population size as India, yet their average citizen earns nearly 5 times more than an average Indian. If numbers were the only problems, China would be struggling just like us. But they are not. So population isn't the cause of our poverty. It's our failure to train that population. You know what's the hard truth is? While China invested heavily in its people decades ago, India neglected its greatest strength. Education E doesn't even exist in India's government schools, so education itself is a far off thing. And because of this quality, education has become luxury for the few. China turned its citizens into new skilled global workforce, while India, the education sector remains constantly neglected. We are growing in numbers, but we are not growing in skills. And as facts don't care about feelings, but an unskilled workforce can't claim bigger size of the cake. It's time we stop blaming the crowd and start demanding quality education because that is the only thing that can pull a country with large population like India out of the trap of unemployment.